a year ago, we purchased a clay bar and stuff to do Courtney's car. And so basically the issue is like when stuff, debris falls on the car, when you brake and stuff, the dust comes back on the car. Basically anything that lands on the car leaves marks and stains and whatever, and it looks like rust. So a lot of people with white cars, they get these fallout things and they think their paint is just rusting, little rust spots. The easiest way I explain that is look if it's on your bumper too, because lots of times if it's brake dust and stuff, it ends up on your bumper as well. If it's on your bumper, it's not rust because plastic doesn't rust. And it's been like that for forever really, and we were supposed to fix it like a year ago, and it's just progressively getting worse. So today, that's what we're gonna do. We don't have any cool installs for the Civic because we have a couple things that need a lot more time than we have today. We're doing this anyways. I figure you guys may want to hang out with us. There's also a couple things that are actually rust. So like this spot on the hatch, it looks like something like scratched here, and then it just kind of rusted through the paint. So what we're gonna do is clay bar this and then just like put a paint pen over it and then wax over top of it just to seal the whole thing in. It's hard to see them right now because the car's dirty, but like things like this and this one, I don't know if that one's brown or not, like this, that's all little rust spots. Or not little rust spots, they're just like little fallout spots, whatever they are, we gotta get rid of them. Courtney also wants to do some work to her car this year. She actually wants to lower it. We put wheels on last year. She wants to lower it. She wants to do like an exhaust. She wants to do like simple basic things. I was like, let's start at the basics of cleaning the car before we start doing mods to the car. Also, if you guys are following the Instagram, you saw that we got new wheels for the Civic. The wheels are like super Stance Nation stretched. These are 8-inch wheels. Just take this. These are 8-inch wheels, 225s, and they're like not really stretched, but just the tiniest little bit. The wheels we got for the Civic are 8-inch wheels and they have 165s on them. They need to be replaced. Anyways, we're gonna start working on this. Like I told you, process is simple. Wash the car so you can, like, you need to have a clean car. Then once the car is clean, you can clay bar it so you're not like scratching dirt around in the paint. You're just taking crap off the paint, then wash it again to get any residue the clay bar left. Then wax it, seal it all up, make it good. And in between there, we're gonna do like paint pen touch-ups and stuff like that. So you wanna do the honors? It's a lot hotter out here than we thought it was going to be today. So now that we've washed the car, you can see, I hope you can see at least, let me get right up close, all of these little spots, right? And they all look like little rust spots. When you come back here, Courtney was like, oh look, there's rust spots here and here and here, but this is just a plastic bumper. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, these are not rust spots. These are just like fallout stuck into the paint kind of thing, like all down here. It's not rust. So because it's 1,000,000 degrees, we're just gonna let the car dry in the sun because you gotta wash it again anyways. And then we're gonna try and find things like this, where this is just like a scuff. If you run your nail over it, it's actually raised. So we're gonna try and clay bar that out. Things like this need to get fixed. And a lot of people, when they clay bar their car, they clay bar the whole car. So like to get rid of any swirls and anything like that. But Courtney's paint's actually not that bad. It doesn't have a lot of swirls. Why do people always gotta make noise when I'm filming? It doesn't have a lot of swirls and scratches and stuff, and it's white. So you guys know white cars, you don't really see that kind of crap anyways. Like on the BRZ, like that blue, or like the Honda especially, there's swirls and scratches everywhere because like a nice colored paint, you normally see the swirls and scratches. White does a good job of hiding them. And it is really, really hot. We're the kind of people that get grumpy in the hot. So that's like, it's like my favorite thing to, do something physical in the heat because it just makes me so grumpy and I love it so much. So what we're gonna be using to do this, we have this Simonized clay bar kit. Basically, this is the spray wax, and then in here is the clay bars. So you can see this one I already used on the S10, I believe. And then this one is brand new. We'll probably pop this one open for Courtney's car. Look how nice the paint is in my car. I could literally just video like this. I told the people how we get grumpy when we're hot. You get grumpy. So do you. No. Courtney's a compulsive liar, so you can't really believe anything she says. I always wash Courtney's car, so today I let her wash it, and she's real mad about how many spots and stuff are all over the paint. Yeah, like I really hope the camera sees this. Like this whole door just looks like it's got overspray or like splashes of mud and crap all over it. Okay, first you gotta get your detail. We're gonna like rip this in half because I don't know if you need to use the whole thing. And then pretty much you just gotta like work it.
That sounds fun.
It's hard though, like it's really hard to work. Well, like that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as you have it spread out as much as you can. Like see these rust spots? Only go back and forth. Don't like do swirls and stuff like that.
Okay.
Spray, like you just spray the detailer and then just go back and forth over the area, and that's literally all you have to do.
Fine, we can practice.
Now just go back and forth. See? That's all the crap that's coming out of your paint. It just stuck to the clay bar. That's what you're trying to do. That's like your goal. So like already that's better. And then if you feel it, like up here is probably rough, and then down here gets real smooth where we just did that.
And then where would we use the paint pen?
On the spots where the paint is like actually rusted. I'll show you.
We're not there yet?
We're not there yet. When it gets really gross. So like your paint's not that bad. This is just like literally it's just brown from the fallout. If I were to do the Civic, this would be like black from getting all the crap out of the paint, and then you need to fold it once you get the surface too dirty to keep going. This is just for the people in here. Check out how clean that is now. There is literally just nice white paint, and it's nice and smooth if you feel it, but the rest of your car is actually pretty smooth too. But this is like, so now you just got to keep going on the whole thing. And then once you're done here, there's spots on the back that had
Scuff?
Yeah, that's how easy it is to do this. This is like super simple. It's just time consuming because you got to wash the car twice, and you gotta like do this. Takes a little bit of time, but it's really not hard. And then you get this, just looks like unreal. Like this looks 10 times better. There's no more, it doesn't look rusty anymore. So this is all mint, all done. Everything on the back is done. And what you're gonna want to do when you get to spots like these guys, like I was trying to tell you earlier, like this little rust spot, or at least what I do to prevent this is I basically just clay bar it. So this clay bar is moist here. Basically I just clay bar this, like, it's hard to hold the camera and do this. Just clay bar it till all the rust is gone, right? So pretty much, I just sand it down. There's no more rust really on there. Now it's just the split. And then you're gonna wanna wash the car, do the rest. And then I just put like a paint pen over this and let it dry. And then once that's dry, wax over that. It basically just covers the metal. So you're re-exposing the metal and then covering it so that it can't keep rusting. Because it's only rusting because it's exposed, right? You could do a really professional job on it, but that works fine if that's what you're in the need for. But that's what I'm doing now with all these little spots. So that's like step one. That's what a lot of people never clay bar their cars or anything. Like it's so easy to get rid of like scratches and stuff, and all you need to do is just do this, and it's so simple to do this. So we washed the car again just to get all the crap off from when we did the clay barring, and it looks way better. It almost looks like we already waxed it, but we didn't. But it looks way better. I'm really hoping that you guys can see on the videos like the actual rust spots, and then you can see now how much better it looks, but just, it's not even been waxed yet. Like that is clean. And what we're gonna do is just basically go around and just wax it to seal it all in. First I'm gonna do the paint pen, and then once I'm done the paint pen, we're gonna wax it just to seal it. Because if you don't, I've done this before on other cars where if you don't wax it after you do the clay barring, it just comes back because you basically stripped a little bit of the like clear coat or the paint or whatever, then you left it exposed. So then it comes back even worse the second time because you didn't actually properly seal it. So you need to do the wax. It's something you gotta do. Paint pen, less is always more. So I'd rather do this like 3 times than to put too much, because if you put too much, then it's like a big, it like stands out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like a blob on top. So I'd rather just do it a little bit lighter. And then when we wax it, we'll just have to wait, and we'll come back at this spot like tomorrow or something, just to cover it up once it's fully dried. So we're just using Smart Wax. It's like a liquid, like this kind of wax for this. You can use more serious wax if you want, but for now, this is what we have, this is what we're gonna use. And it does a fine job. People will tell you need, like obviously if you get like a hard shell wax, that'll seal it better, but to cover up where you clay barred, you just need to seal it. It doesn't really matter if it's like $1 million wax or not. So this is what we're using for now. What we need to get is like an actual wax applicating kit. So hot. Went around the car and waxed. Courtney put the camera down, so now you guys are all super butthurt that you didn't get to see me, you know, just rubbing in wax. But wax is on. I'm gonna let you take the wax off because I'm sweating really, really bad. Courtney's wearing some beer case sunglasses, so everybody just let her know how great she looks in the beer case sunglasses for me. Damn, the Coors Light shades. Woo! Look at the reflect. Look at the blue. Look at the. Oh damn! Anywhere that I put on wax, basically you just wipe it off. Your paint's mint. We just don't take care of it properly. I think that's it.
We don't wash it ever.
The crease right here in the doors. Yeah. So when we're done this, we're going to pick up coils for the Civic. We already have wheels for the Civic, and the fender flares came in for the Civic. So I didn't put any of those on yet because I want to work in the order of like first lower it, then put probably the wheels just for now. I want to do like a seamless fenders. So I want to put the fender flares on and then like mold them to the car so you don't have like little rivets and stuff. I find that can look tacky, especially on those Civics. It's easy to make them look like crap. Get hyped, because we have stuff here now. Hey, get your booty out of the shot. I'm trying to show the peeps how good of a job we did. Ooh, damn, there it is. That's nice. That's a good job. Now, I think we can executively say, I think I said that wrong. I think I should have said I can executively say that the Mazda's ready for mods. That's it. We just need, you got to do simple things first. Just same thing we're doing with the Civic. You got to take your time and do the little things first. That way when you mod it, it looks better. I think the Mazda's ready to get some mods. So if there are things that, like if you guys have one and there's something you want to see done or whatever, comment down below, let us know what you'd like to see done to this car. Like I said, we're gonna do like coils, maybe new wheels with more offset, maybe spacers, exhaust. There's a lot of stuff really. I want to do like a better spoiler. I want to get like a speed spoiler. We need to make a fairing for the roof rack. Hopefully today's video also didn't bore you too much. I know it wasn't super exciting, but you guys always say you want more videos, and we were gonna do this anyways. It needed to get done. It's car stuff, so I showed you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Anyways, we gotta go pick up these coils for the Civic. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to stick around because we have a lot of stuff coming for the Civic. Don't forget to comment what you want to see us do to Courtney's Mazda. I will catch you next time. Peace out and stay committed.